Our first guest is certainly no stranger to Fox 24. Moreover, he is beloved by the Lowcountry community and beyond. Let's welcome back Dr. Thaddeus Bell, founder of Closing the Gap in Healthcare and the latest recipient of the prestigious Order of the Palmetto, the highest civilian honor awarded by the governor of South Carolina. Good to have you back.
Thank you very much.
And congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
So maybe you can remind our audiences just why such as yourself received this very prestigious award. You've been working tirelessly in this community for many, many, many years.
Well, first, I'm very honored to have received the award, and very happy to have the opportunity to speak to you this afternoon. I was given the award for a lifelong commitment to service to the community as it relates to healthcare. Mm-hmm. And of course, people who have just come to Charleston probably know me more for closing the gap in healthcare for African Americans and the underserved, but for those people who have been here a long time, you know, I was very interested in youth fitness. We did the Bell and Slough track and field seminar up at Charleston Southern, and we did that for about 20 years.
Wow.
You know, yeah, so, and that's then even before that time, I was involved in helping to start a health center out in the rural area of Cross, South Carolina.
Oh, yes.
So I worked there for about 10 years at nighttime.
When you decided that you wanted to become a doctor, was this always your mission, was to speak particularly to these communities?
You know, it's an interesting question, because I promised my maker that if he allowed me to get into medical school and get out, that I would...
With a diploma?
Yeah, with a diploma, that's right. That I would serve the underserved, and I would do things to try to help people who were less fortunate than myself. And then, of course, I'm always reminded that I had a seed planted in me when I was a child, because my mother, I always saw her doing things for other people. Yeah. And so it seemed like the natural thing for me to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. And are you still a physician in private practice?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'm completing my 48th year of medical practice.
Wow.
I'm trying to make it to 50. I hope the good master will spare my life so that I will make it to 50.
Indeed.
But it has been a journey, and I must admit that I'm still learning from the journey. So I'm blessed.
Yes, and the community is certainly blessed to have you as part of it and to be such a pillar within the community. Now, Closing the Gap, exactly how do you reach out to those communities? And now it's going beyond our South Carolina borders.
That's exactly right.
It's very exciting.
Well, you know, over the decades that I've been practicing, one of the things that I discovered is that the health disparities that existed in African Americans and the underserved, a lot of it came from lack of information. African Americans and underserved people operate by a lot of myths and untruths that contributed to their poor outcome. Yeah. And I saw that every day in my practice. So I said, I was at a conference, and at the conference was on health disparities, and they said, you know, when you go back to your community, you should do something about this. And so the light bulb went off in my head. And
yes, indeed.
So Closing the Gap in Healthcare was born.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And so now you're expanding beyond, you're making prostate cancer the central component.
We over the past couple of months, we've been spending a lot of time talking about prostate cancer. You know, it is the second leading cause of cancer death among African American males. And a lot of that comes as a result of bad information, lack of information, not being well connected with wellness and prevention. So I've been participating on some national panels discussing prostate cancer. I'm a prostate cancer survivor myself.
Oh, wow.
So I have a perspective from a patient's perspective,
Sure.
as well as from a physician's perspective.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for all that you do in this community, and you're always such a wonderful guest of us here at Fox 24. So congratulations again on the Order of the Palmetto. Wonderful honor indeed, and Godspeed in making it to 50 years in practice.
Well, thank you very
exciting.
much. I appreciate the governor and his committee, and particularly to Representative Joe Jefferson, who was responsible for putting my name before the committee.
That's right, and presented at the Jazz
and
Festival.
presenting it at the Jazz Festival.
Yes, that's great.
That's exactly
well, anybody
right.
who wants any more information, we'll put up on the screen the website where you need to go, find out more information about our guest, Dr. Bell. So good to see you again.
It's good to see you
Thank
too.
you.
You take care.
We're back after this.